Let's go to work.
I'm in the future with this. I'm stepping on top of the world. These are the new R.1s by Rampage. Order right now. Land to land, sea to sea, state to state. These are official. Don't wait. The R.1s by Rampage. Rated R Empire. Yep!
All right, let's get into it, man. The link will be available in the description box. Let's play that one more time.
I'm in the future with this. I'm stepping on top of the world. These are the new R.1s by Rampage. Order right now. Land to land, sea to sea, state to state. These are official. Don't wait. The R.1s by Rampage. Rated R Empire. Yep!
All right, the link will be in the description box for these sneakers for the replay. So make sure that you cop yourself a pair. Hope I'm doing that justice by putting it on the screen. Hopefully everybody can hear me well in the building, in the new and improved self-made studio. I appreciate everybody being in the building once again today. Let me do my due diligence real quick. Give a shout out to all the people that it's time to give a shout out to. Now, if you want to come on the panel and talk today, because I'm opening up the panel, right? Leave a super chat and I'll, drop the link in the description where you can come on. And first and foremost, condolences. Condolences, like Christopher said, condolences to the family, of Takeoff. This video is brought to you by hiphopun.com, hiphop the letter un.com. You can see the link or the words right there on the screen. That's our official website. Be sure to go check it out for all your latest hip-hop news, articles updated daily over there. All right, let me turn my phone off here. Mike Jones says Houston is a dangerous, dangerous place. I want to let people in to talk today. If you're in Houston, if you got some inside information, and let me know, please, if you're in the chat room. If you can hear me clearly, well, definitely keep me updated because I don't have anything in my ear to let me know except me. Now I know, I see, I'm not even going to get into the controversial things, the sacrifice. I'm not going to get into that today out of respect, for the family. But for those that don't know, because if you're just waking up, it's early in a lot of places. In the West Coast, it's like 7:47. On the East Coast, it's 10:47, right? Takeoff from the Migos was shot and killed. Now, a lot of information is sketchy at best, but according to reports, there was either a dice game going on, some type of gambling going on, where they said that Takeoff was chilling. And again, these are not confirmed reports; these are speculation. They said he was chilling. They said that the other guy, Quavo, maybe got into an altercation with someone, and Takeoff stood up to see what was happening. He caught a stray. 1 or 2 bullets to the head or neck. And this is coming by way of the Houston Police Department and clickhouston.com. We did confirm that he did pass away. And that's sad. That to me, that's very, very sad just to hear, another rapper, PNB Rock. I mean, I could probably pull up a list, of all the rappers that was killed. Now I will say this, right? I will say that it's a little ironic to me how when you're talking about how the Migos were splitting up and it's the thing and everything, and all of a sudden now he's died, he was killed. So we shall see how things go in the next few days, but that's the latest news right now. Like I said, if you want to come on to the panel today, let me know and I'll drop the link in the description box so you can come on to the panel. This video was brought to you by Rampage, Busta Rhymes, Flip Mode Squad's new sneaker.
I'm in the future with this. I'm stepping on top of the world. These are the new R.1s by Rampage. Order right now. Land to land, sea to sea, state to state. These are official. Don't wait. The R.1s by Rampage. Rated R Empire. Yep!
Yes, definitely. All right. And here go the sneakers right here. And like I said, for the playback, the link will be in the description box. We'll have an official commercial later on, but I thought since I'm in the studio that I'll do my due diligence and definitely, have a commercial, playing. Now somebody, but please put a list starting with Easy E2. I got the list right here, right? I got a list. And thanks to Fit Beauty Lit for letting me know that the sound is clear. And this goes all the way back. And shout out to our security mock, right? To Scott LaRock. He talks about Scott LaRock a lot, dying back in 1987. I was only 2 at the time, so you could do your math with that. But we got a whole list of rappers that have continuing to be killed. And I think it's the element of, sometimes it's about, people being, envious of you, but just the fact that everybody knows who you are and you don't know who they are. I think that fact right there, that fact, is a scary, scary thing because you never know, you know, um, what people's intentions are. So let's go down the list. Let's start starting. Let's see. 2013, Doe B, right? The Jacka, Flabba, Chink Drugs, Bankroll Fresh, XXXX Yon, Jimmy Wapo, Smoke Dog, Young Greatness, Fees. And some of these people you may know, some people you may not, right? Face, Kevin Fret, Nipsey Hussle, Pop Smoke, Houdini, Huey, King Vaughn, MO3, Young Dolph, Draco the Ruler, Snooty Wild, Trouble, Jada Youngin, PNB Rock, and now Takeoff. Takeoff is the latest rapper, to be killed out in Houston. Now, it's sad. I got to be honest with you guys. It's more at this point than an epidemic. It's more than an epidemic. You know, um, it's to the point where it's a crisis, right? It's a genocide going on. Now, regardless of how he died, whether somebody ran up on him. Now, I was even hearing maybe even be friendly fire. Regardless of how he died, he still passed away. It shouldn't happen, right? And let's look at all the rappers that have been, killed in their hood. Your Nipsey Hussles, who, was in right in front of his store when he died. PNB Rock, who was in California when he died. Now, all these cities are dangerous. Philadelphia, Baltimore, Houston, New Orleans, really all the big cities and even the smaller cities are super dangerous for rappers, period. And even just regular people just walking down the street. We all know that. We know that the murder rate's high. As a matter of fact, we got a gentleman coming in. I'm inviting him in to come in. I think Thursday he's going to talk about, the excessive crime rate. Now, there's a lot of things, in my opinion, that, contribute to that. I'm not going to dig into that today because we know there's a list, of things that, why this happens. But at the end of the day, regardless of that, we got to start valuing Black life more, period. We have to start valuing Black life. We have to, start letting people slide and start saying, is it worth it to kill my brother? But that's the thing. We don't see each other as brothers, right? We see each other as the enemy. And that's the, the fundamental problem, in my opinion. So with Takeoff, I couldn't believe it when I seen it early this morning, 6 o'clock this morning. Ironically, people on Clubhouse, they go live all the time. That's why I actually seen the news, but then I had to wait to confirm it because you don't want to put any false information, out. But then again, Fit Lit Beauty puts death shouldn't be our culture, but unfortunately it is. And even going back to the Kanye West conversation, where he talks about the Jewish executives and he talks about, how wholesale that this is being promoted in music and they wholesale benefit off of it. Yes, that's true. But the artists are pushing this message of death and destruction. And as you read some of the great books, out there by some of the great, businessmen, entrepreneurs, they talk about the power of words all the time. There's numerous books that talk about the power of words, whether you're, speaking even the Bible, you want to go to the scriptures, right? The power, what is it? Life and death and the power of the tongue, some sort of thing like that. This is 100% real. At a time in my life, I can remember manifesting jail, manifesting all these type of things. Like at a point in my life, that's all I could think of, right? But I had to get out of the muck and I had to start manifesting greatness. You know what? I'm gonna make this happen. I'm gonna start this thing from scratch. I'm gonna keep this thing going. I'm gonna make this thing happen. I gotta see myself and speak myself into a different place. As long as you're speaking death, speaking negative things, these are the things that's going to happen. I know it seems like it's spooky, but it's just real talk, right? Now, Sir LaRoyal, right? So LaRoyal, I'm gonna read some of you guys' comments as well, right? The hating and killing gotta stop, please, right? All right. What's her name? Damn DJ. The fact that he got shot like an op really upsets me. He deserves for a better and longer life. It's always the good folks we love that go, but the garbage that stays. Yeah, crazy, right? Definitely crazy. Takeoff didn't rap negative. I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that Takeoff did. I'm not saying that. I'm just talking about in general hip hop, what it in general has become. You know what I mean? I don't remember him very much. The music that I heard rapping negative. More so his message began to change. I'm not talking about Takeoff. You know what I mean? Tony Payne puts what happens to getting in a fight. See, that's our era. That's our era. That don't happen no more. These dudes ain't trying to take no L's. And remember, they can't take the embarrassment. See, when we fought, the cameras wasn't really prevalent, the cell phones. I see now, the other day, kids fighting, kids pulling out phones. That's the first thing people's doing is pulling out phones. So the fact that you can actually be put on candid camera, remember that? Or, videos circulating through the school or TikTok, or you getting your ass whipped. People can't handle that. So now it's go pick up the blick, pick up the gun, go do this, go do that. See, we fought. I fought my best friend a couple times when we was younger. Over a basketball game. But at the end of the day, he didn't die. I didn't die. We still were best friends for a long time after that. That's what we did. We fought. We put the boxing gloves on. Now that's non-existent in this day and age. Now boycott all those promote and push violence. I agree with that. Definitely. You know what I mean? Right? People are scared to scrap. At least you have a chance to live. Yeah, I mean, it goes back to Friday. If you guys seen our old studio up the street, we had the Pops, John Witherspoon from Friday, and his famous quote, like, you live some, you win some, you lose some, but you live to fight another day. You know what I mean? So yeah, it's a sad occurrence real quick. Let me take a station identification break. And this video is brought to you by hiphopun.com. Go to hiphopun.com for all your latest hip hop news. And real quick, like I said, if somebody wants to, I'm gonna drop the link in a minute if you want to come on and rap. But real quick, let me take a station identification break.
I'm in the future with this. I'm stepping on top of the world. These are the new R.1s by Rampage. Order right now. Land to land, sea to sea, state to state. These are official. Don't wait. The R.1s by Rampage. Rated R Empire. Yep.
The R.1s from my brother Rampage. You'll see those commercials rolling out very, very soon here on Hip Hop News Uncensored. That's just a little sneak peek. Like I said, for the playback, the link will be in the description box. So make sure you guys check it out. Fit Beauty Lit put, so glad I found you. I'm glad that the YouTube gods let you find us, as well. Where the heck did my water go? All right, whatever. I'll find it in a second, right? So yeah, Takeoff got hit by accident. Yeah, I did hear that. I talked about that at the beginning, trap music. I talked about, how let me start putting some of these comments up on the screen here. I need a producer for real. Boom. There we go. See, I get some little light. I get some light on the screen right there. Definitely. Mr. Stone put those sneakers look light. Yeah, they all right. They're not bad at all. They're really not. I'm definitely gonna wear them, but for purposes of promotion, I'm just showing it to you guys right now. This is size 13 right now. The box and everything is sturdy. Let me take a quick look real quick. Here's the other one. It's pretty dope. Pretty dope. So like I said, later on, the link will be, somebody put surprise acting, drop a video yet. But anyways, I heard he got shot by his own peeps by mistake. I did hear that too. But see, the thing with putting something definitive out is that you kind of gotta wait, right? You have to wait for the official investigation. Now, somebody was there and they want to come talk. That's one story, right? Now, did Quavo get shot? I haven't confirmed that yet. I haven't confirmed that. Snoopy truck puts those are dope. And those on Rampage. We had Rampage on here. Um, what was it? Maybe 4 or 5 months ago. Did a powerful interview. Almost 400,000 people seen that interview, I think, right now. And yeah, he wanted to do business. So definitely. No, actually, one more time. Let's do a station identification break. Why don't we?
I'm in the future with this. I'm stepping on top of the world. These are the new R.1s by Rampage. Order right now. Land to land, sea to sea, state to state. These are official. Don't wait. The R.1s by Rampage. Rated R Empire. Yep!
Great. Videos brought to you by hiphopun.com. Also, make sure you follow us. Follow us on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Those links are in the description box right below. You see the description, written out. Definitely appreciate you guys. I'm not out of here yet. If anyone wants to come in, let me post the link in the chat. My man puts, or lady, I'm not sure. Oh, sorry. It's a lady, Ogo Parker. Thank you for waiting instead of reporting conspiracies. It's easy to report conspiracies. Now, we did have Dr. Wesley Muhammad on, and he talked about the death clause in hip hop. Not really ready to go there yet. Definitely not ready to go there yet. Now, what's this? Okay, let's engage this. Social media needs to be shut down. The biggest most of these people use no morals to death. That's not going to happen. Social media won't be shut down. It's too lucrative. Adam Escobar, keep up the great work, my brothers. You guys are dope, and more people need to hear you guys spit that knowledge for real. I appreciate that. Definitely. So yeah, let me do this real quick. You know the conspiracies is gonna come. They're probably already out there. They're rolling. Already. All right, somebody puts, don't get me started on Juice World. I cried weekly that he's gone. Wow. Yeah, this kind of hurt. This is especially when people leave behind kids and stuff like that. It's gotta hurt. And you gotta remember, this has been something that, oh, there we go. It seems like it's going on every 2 or 3 months. It seems like, there's another rapper, you know, um, being killed. Definitely. I'm just giving you guys some love on the screen real quick. Some love on the screen. Shout out to Bob Anderson. All right, you going in today, Fit Beauty Lit. Peace to you. I'm one of those that lean into conspiracy. There's some truth to it. And a lot of people do things for fame and it is definitely a lot of truth, to it. So we come down to the portion. Let me see how easy they're gonna make this. How easy they're gonna make this for me to do real quick for you guys. This video is brought to you by hiphopun.com. If you haven't heard about the website, please go check it out. The link is in the description box right now. And yeah, definitely. So let's see, invite. Let's see if we can invite and drop it. And come on here, please. If you want to. I know it's early with some sense. And yeah. All right, Hebrews 9:27. It's appointed to a man once that the judgment y'all keep playing out here. This life is temp. Yeah, I hear you, man. Tough TV, right? There's no conspiracy. This is just black on black crime. It happens more than cops killing us. Ah, there's some truth to that statement. All right, let's see how easy they're gonna make this for me. Now let me know if that link is clickable. Is that link clickable? In the let me see. Now let me know if that link is clickable. Oops. There we go. I'm not ignoring black on black. The streets don't care. Let me take a station identification break while I wait for somebody to come in.
I'm in the future with this. I'm stepping on top of the world. These are the new R.1s by Rampage. Order right now. Land to land, sea to sea, state to state. These are official. Don't wait. The R.1s by Rampage. Rated R Empire. Yep!
All right, I see Nick on the screen. Please show your face if you can. Yeah. Somebody put play dice in the mansion, not outside. That's kind of a part of the what the hell is that? Oh, I can't take that call right now. Oh, he dropped off. Oh, there you go. Peace. Can you hear me?
Yeah, got you.
How you doing, man?
All right, how you doing, man?
Great, great. Floor is open for you. Go ahead. You got something to say? Going once. All right, he dropped off. All right. The link is in the description if you want to come on and talk. If you want to come on and talk, maybe he wasn't ready. I don't know what happened there. You know what I mean? But this is it's unfortunately, I come to expect this. I come to, not say anticipate this at this point, but it's something that I see continuing to happen. Why? A lot of reasons why, but I just see this something that's going to be a continuing. Like it's going to be more rappers is going to die over this year. It just is what it is. Until see, culture is very important, right? If you look at other cultures, yeah, people die, people get killed, by their own race all the time. But for hip hop, it's like an underlying thing. Like, and then you gotta look at the aspect, and not saying that Migos did this, maybe they did. You have to look at how you got these millionaire guys, right? And not saying this is the Migos per se, but a lot of rappers, they're taunting people. You know what I mean? They're almost rubbing it in people's face that they got money and you don't. They got Rolex watches, they got $50,000 chains, they got all this stuff, and they're throwing it in people's face that are less fortunate, right? So let me be quiet, and I'm gonna open up the floor. The Cool Crush. Yeah, the floor is open, bro. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, bro.
Peace, man. You got something to add to the
Yeah,
conversation?
I think it's sad, but I'm in Chicago and I stopped shooting dice like 10 years ago, and I feel
Hmm.
like it's a deadly game shooting dice. Like anytime you shoot dice is deadly. Like that's a deadly thing. Like shooting dice. Like that's what I got. That's all I really got to say. Like yeah, it's a very toxic thing to shoot dice. So especially like if you're not in a casino, like all the way around.
Because of the energy and people losing money, you saying
Yeah,
like that?
period.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you can't leave. Like if you win in a dice game, you can't leave with that money, bro. Like you gotta have somebody like security if you really want to be honest. Like you can't just leave with the money. That's a rule in dice. Like from Chicago, and like everybody should know that really. So it's real sad though that it happened to him like that, but it's
Yeah.
crazy. But that's how it is though.
Yeah, no, I appreciate you coming through and
Sure.
letting the people know that I wasn't a dice player, so I couldn't relate.
Yeah, bro. Like I'm 10 years removed from it, and it's a lot of money in it, but it's very dangerous. It's a sport too. It's a sport. Like
Right,
people really practice. Like, and it goes a long way, but it's very very dangerous for real.
I get it.
Yep.
All right, man. Shout out to you, bro. I appreciate you listening in, bro.
All right. Thanks, man.
All right, man. That brings me back to a story when I pulled up to Atlanta. We went down to Atlanta for the Shine Awards, right? And even in Cali, this happened. And I hop out. I pull out in front of the Marriott, whatever hotel we was in. Boom, I get the rental, pull up, and dude comes up to me with like these three cups, like a pebble or stone under it or something. He pulls out this big knot of money. And then it's a dude next to him, right? And then he's like, "All right, if you guess the right joint, I give you, some money." Boom, 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 right? And so I come from the East Coast, so I done seen it all. I don't know why these dudes down south or the dudes in the West Coast think that they run a game. Like I done seen all the game. that there is. And I'll bring you right on, DJ, in 1 second. Let me finish telling this story real quick, right? And I picked it, but he didn't want to give me the money. So he wanted me to pull out my money. So I said, you know what, man, it's some bullshit. I'm pulling up out of this shit. It was right in front of the hotel. But they got little games like that where they'll come up to you and like, hold my money, real. Like, yo, you know where I'm from? We know these games. But anyway, that's the story. Let me bring DJ in so she could talk real quick. You're live on Hip Hop News Uncensored.
All right, man. I'm like, yo, this is my main question when I see stuff like this, man. I'm like, yo, I'm all about the whole Black Lives Matter, but when is that gonna matter to us in particular? You see what I'm saying? Like, it's like the only time we come together is when we want to blame other people for shit that happened to us. But when we gonna start working on ourselves? When we gonna start teaching our kids this ain't the way to live? You know what I'm saying? When we gonna start educating the young? Because the kids is the future. You feel me? And
Absolutely.
Takeoff didn't do shit. His mom raised him perfectly. Didn't do nothing. That man was succeeding, and somebody else fucked up kid, then fucked up and killed off somebody that somebody loved. People like, this is ridiculous. And for what?
Right.
At the end of the day, what was it for? This was absolutely senseless. And what we got to say as a community? Prayers. You see what I'm saying? Oh, condolences. How about we start looking at our kids and be like, you see this right here? You need to learn something.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? Like, I'm tired of all the prayers and condolences for the family. I don't know how many young Black successful men I didn't see get gunned down for absolutely no reason. None. Yeah. None. Even if it's for the principle of the fact. You're telling me we're not mature enough as grown-ass men to talk this out? Mm-hmm. You see what I'm saying? That's the thing. I'm not even going to bring up any other race of people because this is about us. It don't matter about what other races, how they get down and how they handle situations. We need to start looking at us and how we handle situations. Why everything got to be bullets? What happened to hands at the very least? For sure. You want to be a so-called real nigga? Use hands. Use words. Use intelligence. Your mind. Mouth. Why reach for a strap? Nobody was reaching for straps. You know what I'm saying? This nigga reached out for it. Why? And then if it was an accident, even more tragic. Yeah. You're talking about this was a man in the cut, minding his business, wasn't fucking with nobody, and still got popped. What's our excuse for this? We don't got nobody to blame. This is our shit. This is our L. Who else we looking at? This is ridiculous. I'm tired of seeing young and everybody wondering, where are the good Black men at? They dead. Stop killing them.
Yeah.
I see what I'm saying? I mean, I can only imagine the trauma for the family. This man wasn't doing shit, minding his business. Yeah. Man wasn't flexing out here in the LA. This man was living his best life, chilling. Right. Got popped. You can't even be a Black man around Black people and still and be safe. Sad. Yeah. Wow. You know, I'm out on this. I mean, you was hitting some good points, and I was like, man, let me get my ass in here and say something. You know what I'm saying? That's all I
appreciate it. Much needed. Appreciate that energy you brought and the words.
You know, hey, I appreciate you. Thank you for bringing the truth. Thank you for having me on. Shout out to the comments. Shout out to the chat. You know, I gotta go to work. I'll see you back tomorrow.
All right, have a good day. Man, that was powerful right there. I got chills. I got chills when she was talking. I definitely got chills, man. It's 100% right. It's 100% right. You know, we keep, you know, it was a football game that happened down here and a young kid got shot. Like, what are these dudes doing? Like, what are you dudes out here doing? The kids getting hit by stray bullets and, you know, I don't even want to try to, you know, reiterate what she said. She smashed it. She smashed that. That definitely got to be something I'm going to cut up later and throw up or something like that. But, you know, powerful. A lot of energy. We need the women to speak up because the women are the one that's losing the sons. And obviously the father's losing the sons too. But it's going to take the men and the women, but the men to put their foot down and say enough is enough. Enough is enough. You got to start. If you got your own kids, it ain't just about your own kids anymore. It's about other kids in the community too. doing what you could do, whatever you could do, whether it be coaching sports, some type of rites of passage, something where you could begin, you know what I mean, to help. Everybody got a passion out there. Make sure that it's involving, hopefully, bringing up the youth. We interviewed man, what's the King Randall? He has a school out in Georgia, man. Phenomenal young man, like 21 years old. Started a school within 2 years, teaching them how to hunt, teaching them how to fish, teaching them, putting the phones and stuff away. That interview will be coming up in a couple of days as well. We've been very swamped with interviews the last couple of weeks. Haven't had a chance to put that up, but powerful, information. Nevertheless, let's take. Let me put this up. And I'm trying to follow the chat as much as I can, but let's take a station identification break. We'll be right back.
I'm in the future with this. I'm stepping on top of the world. These are the new R.1s by Rampage. Order right now. Land to land, sea to sea, state to state. These are official. Don't wait. The R.1s by Rampage. Rated R Empire. Yep!
Boom. Powerful. Well, videos brought to you by hiphopun.com. Hiphopun.com is your official website for not just hip hop, for entertainment, sports, fashion, all of that good stuff. So if you're just joining in the program today, I see a few people coming in to the program. 1/3 of the Migos Takeoff was killed. Saying a single shot to the head. Some people say the neck. Nevertheless, he was killed. In Houston, they're saying during the dice game. Now, I want to talk about the last bruh that came on and talked about the dice game and these different kids. Like you said, you're going to be, if you're not in the casino, and it makes sense, you're going to be held to the standard. All right, dog, you ain't going to just leave with the money. You're going to put your money back in, right? But in their situation, I'm sure they had people. I heard they had about, it was 50 people. Now, what are 50 people with them? I don't know. But again, that's something that's kind of a part of the culture as well. Playing dice, everybody got their money out. Boom, boom, boom. I never really got into it. I played craps a little bit, but I always lost. So I'm not a gambler. When I start losing, I pull out. But like the brother from Chicago, laid it down perfectly. I'm going to drop the link. I'm going to drop the link again to see if anybody else wants to come in. And we're probably going to close out very, very soon. We've been on for 30 minutes. I'll give you guys a little bit more, time, as long as you keep engaging and want to talk. But let me, somebody said 3 times. I'm not sure. I got to wear some glasses. I can barely see this chat here. Let me drop the link again. Let's see who else is out there that want to come drop some powerful commentary on hip hop news uncensored. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel too. Subscribe to Hip Hop News Uncensored. We're on a road to 1 million subscribers, as you can see, about 160,000 away. Do your part to help us get there. What do they put here? They put, I want to post that comment real quick. I vow. Top of the morning. I vow to do more live streams. It is something I got to be motivated for. I guess I got to just get up and do them, right? Ogo Parker, peace to you. Vito CME. Okay, OGO Parker says our coach needs healing. Now, if you want to come in and I didn't drop it yet. My bad. Oop. All right, in the chat, if you want to come in and say a few things, I'll leave it open. I'll leave the you can come on in, pop on in the stream real quick. And cool. I like that one. The Cool Crush. Here before 1 million. Yes. Yes. I stayed in on Halloween night. I hear you. Me too. All right. We got somebody here. Looks like Calvin. What's your name? Where you calling from? Not calling. I'm used to the old blog talk. Calvin, you got something to say? I don't see your face. All right. Let me know if you want to come in or not. You probably got to put your camera on. Your camera's not on. All right. Well, come back in when you get yourself together. Come back in when you get yourself together. The link is in the description box if you want to come on. If you want to come on the program and say a few things, if you were in Houston, even if you wasn't in Houston, if you want to come on and talk about takeoff. Okay, I see Calvin wrote something. So he wrote something in a private chat. Come on in if you want to rock out. Come on in if you want to rock out. Make sure you share this video to Facebook. Share this one to Facebook, please. Also, quick announcement: if you want to advertise, we're booked right now, but some slots will be opening up in the next couple of weeks. If you want to advertise right before each video that we do here on Hip Hop News Uncensored, email us right now. Advertise at hiphopun.com. That's advertise at hiphopun.com. Also, make sure you like the video. Take the time out to hit the like button on the video. And as always, man, subscribe to Hip Hop News Uncensored. You know what I mean? Subscribe. Dropping content all the time. How do I make that a little lower? There we go. Boom. All right, let's go back to the comments real quick. Read a couple comments here. All right, Antonio Hayes puts, it's sad how we treat each other. We must hold ourselves accountable for allowing the community to be torn down. That's why we need Black Panthers program back in our community. Nah, that's real, That's definitely real. It's hard for us to kind of rely on the dominant society. They're not going. They showed us over, the time we've been here that they're not really going to give us a helping hand like that. You're going to have to, come up, pick yourself preferably up by your bootstraps, galvanize, and begin to work together. You know what I mean? To begin to come up. That's what it's going to have to take at the end of the day. All right, let's see. Who's this? Words are power. It's no surprise to me. Rich brothers these days are not moving like they're rich anymore. Wow, that's powerful. That's a powerful one right there. That's super powerful because, yeah, I mean, you kind of got to move in a certain type of way when you got money like that. Definitely do. Definitely do. They were at a bowling alley, but again, I'm sure they had a lot of people with them, but that's something that shouldn't have happened. Too bad it did, right? All right, what's this right here? Boom, boom. When are we going to have that Black conversation of togetherness? I agree. Fit Lit Beauty is still in the building. Fit Lit Beauty is still in the building. Appreciate you hanging on for the last 40 minutes. You want to come on? Who's this? They say want to come on. The link is in the description box. I'll drop it one more time. And if nobody wants to come in, I'll begin to close this thing down. But I definitely appreciate the time that you guys stayed in here rocking with me today. Boom. The link's in the description if you want to come in. All right, let me see. This is a good one right here. It's becoming way too normal for me to wake up and see more of us going under 30. Yeah, I mean, life expectancy has, in my opinion, dropped. Shout out to the Phillies too, man. Go for that win tonight. Vincent Keefe, the Hard Worker Show, Hip Hop News Uncensored. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Appreciate you. Some of these rappers have enough money to have crap table in their mansions. Yeah, I just think it was one of those things, it wasn't smart, obviously, but you out, sit at a bowling alley, to me, it's one of those things where it's like, if somebody wants to get you when you out in public like that, if you don't have a proper type of security like that, they're going to come and try to get you. Definitely. Let's take a station. Let me see. I am walking out right now, but I hope I could join the future live stream. Now, I know everybody's going to work today. What's today? Tuesday. I'm fortunate enough to be at work here. Thanks to you guys. I appreciate it. You know what I mean? But if you at work, go do your thing. Go do your thing. Have a good day today. Anybody who's going to work, you might be in your commute, you might be sitting at the desk, you might be in the factory. I've been there. Trust me, I've been in the factory putting stuff on my ear, listening to it to get me through the day. So if I can help you, the channel can help you, the podcast can help you. I appreciate that definitely. That's what got me here, listening to people's commentary at work, going through hell. But hopefully your work is great. Let's take a station identification break and we'll begin to close down the program.
I'm in the future with this. I'm stepping on top of the world. These are the new R.1s by Rampage. Order right now. Land to land, sea to sea, state to state. These are official. Don't wait. The R.1s by Rampage. Rated R Empire. Yep!
Boom. Here they go. We actually got them in the building. You can get them too. The link will be in the description box on the playback. Get your pair. Now look at the comment that I put up on the screen, right? We got to get a bigger TV. Let me see. Can I? Got to get a bigger TV. Let me see if I can show you guys real quick. And I'm going to deal with that comment. Hold up. What the heck happened? I got to go over here to do that, though. Let's see. No, I don't think I should even mess with it. I don't think I should mess with it. I ain't going to mess with that. Let me check something real quick, guys. This is fun, man. This is fun. This is fun being live, with you guys early, in the day. I'm just excited, man. I'm excited. All right. Let's deal with this comment, right? Meanwhile, Offset at home with his wife. Probably meant to put chilling at the end of that, right? There you go. There you go. See, having one woman can keep you out of a lot of trouble. I've noticed that just watching, men in my life and, them just having women, like they keeping your ass home. And not that you can't go out with your guys sometime and do your thing, but when you're single, you kind of like you in the streets. You ain't got no reason to really get home. You in the streets, you're doing your thing. You know what I mean? But when you got a reason to get home, your kids is home, your wife is home, she got dinner on the table and things like that. It's like, let me get my ass home. I know for me, I like to be home before 8 o'clock. You know what I mean? I just like to get in the crib and, really work, but just kind of be in that environment. I don't like to be out late. Never really did. I did have a phase when I did my clubbing and went out and stuff like that, but I always kind of like to be in early, settled in and grinding and getting work done. That's how, the channel is built because I'm every day for like 5 years straight now, the same routine, building, grinding, putting out 3, 4, 2, whatever videos per day, and just keeping that whole thing going, keeping the whole thing moving. That's what the passion is. You know what I mean? So yeah. A woman could save you a lot of that misery. I definitely appreciate that comment. Now the thing is, I can't go back to the other comments because there was a few comments that I wanted to actually touch on real quick. So one woman, yeah, shout out to that one woman comment, state of mind. Yeah. Us introverts home safe. Yeah, it's crazy. I hear that 8 o'clock on the dot. Yeah, man, you chilling. Like I'm what I'm out in the streets for. Damn near 40. I'm out the streets doing what? Now sometimes where different events that happen. Even like we was in Atlanta, right? And we did the award show and it was an after party popping off. And Sam Man was like, you want to go to the after party? I was like, man, not really. It would have been cool, whatever, the vibe, but it was just like, we're going to chill, smoke this blunt, outside and just go back in the room and take it down and catch the flight the next day. It just is what it is, man. We ain't, yeah. But, definitely trying to keep the mood, uplifted at this point in time because it's sad. It's definitely sad. You know what I mean? What's even crazier is that whoever they are assigned to is probably laughing to the bank. Ah, man, let's not even engage that right now. Let's not even engage that. But definitely appreciate your comment. Nevertheless, some women save us black men. Some throw us under the bus. I agree. I agree. See, anybody, people know that, and sometimes you're going to go out. Sometimes your woman's going to go out. But to me, it ain't nothing sick. A lot of people I see that get killed or something happens to them. Yeah, it happens sometimes in the early morning times, but those hours, those late time hours, people getting stabbed, shot, all types of crazy stuff. People out there drinking, drugging. It's just get your ass in the house. You know what I mean? But again, his life is a little bit different. That's Takeoff. That's Quavo. They're celebrities. But like I said, Offset's home chilling. Dre Smith. Shout out to Dre Smith. Well, I don't see we're like the people that have been around for a minute. Where y'all at? I guess y'all sleep right now. But anyway, I appreciate nonetheless the people that are here today. As a millionaire rapper, you shouldn't be dying over a dice game going wrong. 100% agree. 100% agree. Yeah, leave some good comments. Y'all keep me on here reading these comments. We'll be here all day. Fam, how dudes arguing about a dice game? It's all luck. If you lose and you can't stand, it's just stop rolling. You shouldn't be gambling enough you don't care about. And that's a good point though, when you think about it. If they saying that they saying this is the rumor that it was Quavo that was getting mad, and our other guy that was getting mad. I don't know. I mean, if you betting against Quavo, like who the hell's going to playing a dice game against millionaires, multi-millionaires? Like you're gonna lose. Like your money ain't long enough. So it was like it had to be the other person that was getting mad. Cause like how you getting mad when you're a multi-millionaire? Like your money is just coming in and it's non-stop. If you could probably bet $1 million on a table and be straight. So that's a whole nother thing. Good point, though. Good point. Good point. You are so right, though. If it wasn't for my girl and the little man, I've been out last night downtown instead of of course you're gonna be out there. Where's the hot spot at? Or can I go get a chick? Boom, boom, boom. But you like, damn, you the kids is probably calling you when you get off work. Daddy, where you at? Daddy, and you just like, you want to get you. Come on, man. Ain't nothing better than the family life. Nothing better, right? Hiring homies for security rather than professionals makes a big difference. Yeah, for sure. For sure. Tell you what, if I was him, I would have some snipers with me. Circle, like people on the roof. I'll have people on the roof, people in the car, people watching everybody at every point in time. Especially with that type of bank where you know that they can, you know, bankroll that easily. Shit. I like this comment. Hip hop needs an emergency intervention. Who are the leaders to bring it together? Easy. You got Master P. You got Fat Joe, right? Jay-Z. So many of them. I would say Diddy too. He's a wild dude sometimes. You could throw Diddy in there, but really like a guy like a Master P. You know what I mean? The OGs in hip hop, the guys that kind of been around, like a Nas, like people who now are successful businessmen in their own right, but more so are successful leaders in their own right. I think they're the guys that could, put like a commission something together, and even that, I mean, to me, it's just the whole, you got to remember, you got a lot of guys that's coming straight out the projects. They're coming straight out the projects and they're young and they're bringing their entourage with them that are kind of got one foot in, one foot out. And a lot of times their feet are all the way in. So they're carrying guns and it's a lot of gang stuff. So it's kind of like you bringing the streets into the industry. It's always kind of been like that, but you rarely see rappers beginning to separate. You talked about how Jay-Z was talking about trying to give you some game. You know what I mean? For what do you say to transition from the streets to the fame? I'm trying to give you some game to transition from the streets to the fame. So yeah, you come up in that light, but now you gotta boom. It's almost like the transformation of the hats, the fitted hats. But now I go away from the fitted hat, and now I got the suit on, the button up. I'm in a corporate office, things like that. You got to make that transition. Some guys don't make it fast enough, and unfortunately, guys are passing away in hip hop. Boom, boom. A representative from each religion create a hip hop committee region. Okay, let me put that on the screen. My bad. So wise info. A representative from each region create a hip hop committee. I agree, but as long as the message I think remains toxic, right? To me, it's like a trickle down effect. I don't want to. I'm not blaming hip hop all by itself, but it's a trickle down effect when you look at the influence that these rappers have and proof of the influence that they have, right? I think I was reading a statistic that, like, I don't remember the number, but a lot of our youth and a lot of us are influenced by what hip hop rappers say, what they do, what they wear. We're influenced by that. So we're influenced by what they say, what they do, and what they wear, right? And you take the father is not really prevalent in the home like that. And obviously, I know the myth has been debunked, but we see what it is in the world. And you have the rappers, the streets, TV raising the children. Then you're going to get some toxicity there. You're going to get guys that want to be like, and I don't want to put nobody out there, but Dirk, or want to be like this person or that person. And they're talking about popping pills. They're talking about shooting ops, and they're talking about doing this and doing that. So this is what this person inspires to be. But if you go over to, let's say, a Jewish community, right? Yeah, they can hear that, but that's entertainment for them, right? But at the end of the day, in their community, they got doctors, they got lawyers. Their dad's a physician. So, they get groomed up to be this, or their dad owns a business, or, in a black house, there ain't no daddy. Mommy's doing everything. She ain't home. So I'm raised by the street, you see? So this is the dichotomy that goes on. So until the rappers, and I'm not saying that everything got to be all hunky dory, but until they take responsibility and accountability to say, all right, I understand. I got a message, and I could talk about where I came from. I could talk about what I did, but don't glorify it. Talk about how you came out and went to this. Talk about the horror stories of going through what you went through. The problem is when you glorifying it and you glamorizing it, and people want to follow it, and you don't give a damn because you say, "Oh, I ain't their parent," but you a role model to the shit. Look at everybody doing the gritty football, basketball. People wearing the Kyries. I go to the youth basketball. Everybody's wearing the Kyries, right? People wearing the fitted. People wearing this. People wearing all hip hop is influential. Diddy said drink Ciroc. Everybody drinking Ciroc. Jay-Z said drink Douce. Everybody drinking Douce. That's why these brands go to these hip hop artists, because they understand the influence and the power. That's how you dead all this shit. When you talk about they having an influence, then why the hell are all these big brands going? Why did Adidas join up with Yeezy? Why are all these big brands hooking up with hip hop artists? Because they understand the power of influence to sell their products. Period. Point blank. Right. Okay, we say hip hop thing because black communities where everything from, so it's hand in hand for sure. All right. I was getting ready to say about the Jewish community. You're right, sir. I work for a wealthy financial Jewish firm here in MA, and the whole community is supportive and family oriented. Yep. Like you ain't got no choice. Like you're going in the Jewish community to be successful. You want to go do some dumb stuff? Okay, you banished. But you're going to be this. Okay, what are you good at? All right, we're going to fund that. You want to be a doctor? Okay, we're going to fund that. You want to be a lawyer? Okay, we're going to fund that. You're going to keep, not only we're going to fund that, we're going to keep the wealth in the community. Why is the black dollar leaving in 6 hours? Why is the Jewish dollar staying for 30 days? Why? Because they're practicing group economics. We take our money. What the first thing we doing? We getting the fitted hat. We getting jewelry. You know what I mean? We getting all the crazy stuff as opposed to, I've said it. I'm not going to keep saying this stuff. I'm really not. I'm really not going to keep going over this stuff, man. Really not. Station identification break.
I'm in the future with this. I'm stepping on top of the world. These are the new R.1s by Rampage. Order right now. Land to land, sea to sea, state to state. These are official. Don't wait. The R.1s by Rampage. Rated R Empire. Yep.
I swear we got the best chat. We got the best chat. Telling you, in the world, Hip Hop Uncensored got the best chat. The comments you guys and ladies are leaving, you're giving me mad talking points, right? And I appreciate it. The lyrics have to change. We are subconsciously putting this in our spirit without realizing it. See, the people don't realize the power of the subconscious mind. If I'm not mistaken, that's a book. People don't realize the power of the subconscious mind, man. It's super powerful. It's as powerful as, okay, and I want to give you the right example, obviously, but you listening to a song, but you ain't really listening, but you hear it, and next thing you know, you singing it. You're seeing something, next thing you know, you're dreaming it. It just goes so deep. So pretty much what I'm saying is that messages, things are going inside your brain without you really even knowing it or consciously, right, trying to like watch it and get it inside of you, right? So you could be sitting here and you're getting all the stuff downloaded subconscious, and it begins to play out in real life. So I appreciate that comment. Definitely do. Ye realized that a lot of black people called him crazy. See, Ye, we got an interview later, so I want to kind of save my voice. I'm going on for a minute here. Ye, and you see DL Hughley, right? And all these people. You have a good day too, Dwight. All these people that are criticizing, but nobody wants to engage the issues. Nobody wants to engage it. Remember that. They don't want to engage what he said. Oh, he's crazy. He needs a conservatory. He needs this conservatorship, and he's doing this. But why don't you engage what he said? People are shook to do that because they know if they engage it, that it will be truth in what he's saying. So that's how I look at it. Like, don't talk about what I said without engaging what I said. Don't say I was wrong without telling me what I said that was wrong, right? Why people are. And then you see Jamaica. Didn't Jamaica just ban let me find that real quick. Didn't Jamaica just ban hip hop or something, or ban something? Let me find that real quick. I'm gonna actually do a make that be a subject on a podcast too. Let me take a station break real quick for you guys. Then we'll
I'm in the future with this. I'm stepping on top of the world. These are the new R.1s by Rampage. Order right now. Land to land, sea to sea, state to state. These are official. Don't wait. The R.1s by Rampage. Rated R Empire. Yep.
Hip Hop Uncensored is the only podcast that's opening up its dialogue unfiltered. Salute to y'all. There's a couple other ones out there. Definitely is, but on the level that we do it, I haven't seen it yet. All right, Jamaica. Let's find a credible one right here. Jamaica bans music and TV programming glorifying violent crimes. Right, the Jamaica Broadcasting Commission is cracking down on media deemed too violent for television and radio. Now, on Tuesday, October the 11th, the commission issued a ban on broadcast and music that glorify criminal activity, drug use, scamming, and weapons, right? Man. Now, he added, it can unwittingly lead to support to moral disengagement, popped up on me, and further normalize criminality among vulnerable and impressionable youth. Let's go back again, right? Now, this is the commission chairman, Lloyd Waller. He puts, it could unwittingly lead to moral disengagement and further normalize criminality among vulnerable and impressionable youth and the young adult demographic. Wasn't I just saying that a few minutes ago? Wasn't I just saying that? You see, this all ties in. This all ties in. Crazy. That's crazy, bro. That's my first time reading that. Wow. Wow. Hip Hop Uncensored is the vibe. So subscribe, man. Join the movement. Join the movement. All right. Words are power put. Speaking on Ye, they can't and won't engage because then they will have to come clean. Whew. Man. Bro, you got to get Black Dot on the show. Definitely will reach out. I think we reached out in the past, but I'll do a personal reach out. Would love to get Black Dot. There's a couple of people on the list that we would definitely love to have on the show. Wise Info puts create a whole new genre. Glorifying trauma sells. Yep, for sure. But yeah, man, I appreciate you guys listening in. We did an hour. We did an hour today. That is amazing. You guys have been sticking around for a whole hour. Jamaican art. Hold up. Let me do this and then let me do that one. Jamaican dancehall artists don't care to use tube. Okay, got you. Okay, fit, beauty, lit. How do you get yourself in position to have these interviews with certain people such as Judge Joe Brown? Well, the Judge Joe Brown in particular, that was somebody that Sam Ant actually met, and he had a few people that he could bring on the show. But as far as getting in position, this goes back, to 2015 when I was doing the show. Been interviewing a lot of people, so this is like nothing new. Been interviewing a lot of prominent people. Just kind of started out, man, and hooked up and just started doing it. Hired someone to actually start emailing people. I just took it day by day, step by step, sending out bulk emails. People responded. We brought them in and just interviewed them. It was really that simple at the end of the day, you know? But it's just, you got to start somewhere. You got to start and keep grinding. We probably got 400 interviews under our belt right now in the last maybe 3 years. So like, it's nothing new for us. This is just what we do on a regular basis, day by day. Bring on, heavy, hard hitting, powerful people. It's been going on since 2015 for real. But it continues. Definitely. I appreciate you, too. Fit, lit, beauty, Benson, the hard work. I appreciate you guys. And I'm gonna do you guys all right, he puts they terminated my channel for defending Kanye. Wow, that's sad, man. Start another one. I mean, I've been there before. You had to start another one. Right. All right. So finally, to end the show today, right? I feel shit's gonna happen. Let's take off death. Something's gonna happen. Hope it does. All right. To end the show. And everybody, if you can, hit the like button real quick. Just hit the like button. Right. If you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe real quick. Also, go over to the website. I'm telling you guys do a lot of things. Go over to the website, hiphopun.com. That's our official website. Go check out the articles. We got over. Let me pause real quick. Our people contribute over $1 trillion to the economy. So with that being said, we must invest in our own community. We can't expect anyone to fix or rebuild our community. 100% agree. That is the comment of the day. What's that? Boom. I don't know. I just started, whatever that means. But appreciate that, Antonio Hayes. I appreciate that comment. I wish I could read everybody's comment. I try my best to today. Remember the business line. Hold on, let me put that up because I can't read it right there. Remember the business line, Brassy too. She's blowing up, and I told her she needs to hit you guys. Yeah, if you know her personally, tell her to hit me up. OGOD at hiphopun.com. OGOD at hiphopun.com. Let me see this one real quick. Okay. Appreciate your comment there. Let me go back to this one and put this up on the screen. All right. Like I said, I like the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already subscribed to the channel to keep up with what's going on. Damn, what did I want to tell y'all real quick? The hell I want to tell y'all. Damn, I'll forget that quick. Anyway, we got an interview later. You know, and let me while I get my thought back, let me do one more station identification break. Gotta push play.
I'm in the future with this. I'm stepping on top of the world. These are the new R.1s by Rampage. Order right now. Land to land, sea to sea, state to state. These are official. Don't wait. The R.1s by Rampage. Rated R Empire. Yep!
Link will be in the description box. But yeah, man, let's make this a habit of trying to get in here and do a live show for you guys. We'll be bringing a live show back on Fridays real soon. Probably when like the Little League football season is over. Yeah, we'll be bringing that back where you guys can come in, you guys can engage, like you're doing today. Because as long as we're seeing the support, we'll continue to keep on popping and keep on moving. As long as the support continues to mount, it continue to build. You know what I mean? But yeah, I owe this to you guys. As much as you guys, engage and like and leave your comments to come on and show my face and give you guys, a live show. It's not always easy to talk for a long time. There's something that had to be built up, but nevertheless, I appreciate you guys, and girls. When I say guys, I mean both of y'all for sticking around. I'm gonna give me something to eat and gear up for this interview later at 4:00. It's been real, man. It's definitely been real. The website is hiphopun.com. The show is brought to you by hiphopun.com. This is what I was going to do. I remember now. Drop real quick. Drop your area code or drop where you're listening from. I'm interested to know where you guys are listening from today. Where you listening? And I'll read those out, and then we'll get up out of here. I think you got a big jump of subscribers when I sub. Y'all were at 600K. Now it's grinding. I want to hit the century mark, hit the million mark, and I got some real plans. Want to celebrate that. Got some plans, but for me, once I hit a mark, I'm trying to move on to something else. Not saying that I'm going to stop doing this, but I want to move on. Other different ventures and whatnot. But I'm gonna keep on. I'm hoping to reach it by the end of the year. It's not easy. It's definitely not easy because it has ebbs and flows. If you guys didn't know, YouTube changed its algorithm lately, and you just gotta, keep your head above water. But definitely appreciate. I'm gonna keep on pushing to get to that goal for sure. All right, 843 South Kakalaki, 860-854 Ohio in the building. Columbus, Ohio's in the building. That's what's up. Who else we got? Milwaukee. Shout out to Milwaukee. Come on, drop where y'all at real quick. Drop where y'all at before I get up out of here. Jersey in the building, PA in the building, New York in the building, Houston in the building. How we don't have Houston? I think like Texas is one of the biggest states. New York, LA, California, New York. Okay, the DMV, that's what's up. 816, I think, is Kansas City. Haha. 601, Jackson, Mississippi. Raleigh, North Carolina. 410, I think it's Baltimore. The Shy is in the building. Come on, man. How they gonna call? Come on, man. Cleveland is in the building. 1 second. Sorry about the phone. I was supposed to have it here with me. All right. 470 is in the building. The A is in the building. Portland, Oregon is in the building. 313 Detroit, Ohio in the building. Atlanta in the building. Connecticut. Yes, I'm loving it. Winston-Salem, North Kakalaki in the building. 901. The Boogie Down, Bronx is in the building. Ramel, appreciate you. St. Louis. 314. Shout out to St. Louis. Cali in the building. All right, I'm going to get a few more and then I'm out of here. Hour and 9 minutes. 440. Let's get it. Let's get it. He's my favorite rapper. Yeah. Do you think it was another sacrifice? I don't know. I withhold judgment on that. 310's in the building. I'll withhold judgment on that till later. It could be family, it could be friends, people watch. You never know who's watching you. It ain't like Instagram where you can see who watched your stuff. All right, let's see this real quick. Ooh, where'd that go? Did you erase that joint? Oh no, there it is. Oh, here go the gematria stuff. The gematria. Lantiana gematria. 617 in the building. London, England, what up? 404 in the building. 617 in the building. Appreciate you guys. Ivan, what up? All right, man. All right. Appreciate you guys and girls listening to Hip Hop Uncensored. Often imitated, never duplicated. It's your boy, Oh God, man. Let's go. If you want to advertise for each video, Virgin Islands, I see you. Ohio, 615-562. Dang, y'all kind of coming in there. I won't let me finish, right? 313. If you want to advertise on this channel, hit us up right now. Advertise at hiphopun.com. Advertise at hiphopun.com. Knowledgeable puts hip hop us in to start the progress building this round table. I'll try. I'll definitely try. But you see, in this industry, it's cliquish. It's like high school. So people act like they don't know you. Good morning. Good morning, Pam. They act like they don't know you. They act like they don't want to be bothered with you. It's very, very cliquish. You know, so for me to try to even reach out to those people, you know, we had Master P before, but that took us like 3 years to get him. We've been hitting up people like Fat Joe, obviously Jay-Z, Diddy. It's just a different type of thing. It's a different type of thing, man. I see the flag. Peace out to the UK in the building. Cost to advertise. It's very affordable. Very affordable. Email us at advertise@hiphopun.com. And my marketing rep, my advertising rep will definitely shoot you all the prices for anything that you're looking to do on the channel. I edit projects, but it's affordable. Definitely affordable. I promise you that. Depending on what you want to do, it's affordable. Right. All right. Let me get up out of here because if I keep reading these comments, I'll be on here all day long. hiphopun.com is your official website for all things hip hop. On the road to 1 million subscribers. Subscribe to the channel, smash the like button, share the channel, share it on Facebook, share it on Twitter. You guys dabble in film projects as well. All right, let me answer that real quick. I want to. That's one of my aspirations. That's one of my aspirations I got a couple ideas for a couple films. A couple great ideas for a couple films. I got a lot of business ideas. I was going to launch one this year, but things got a little different for me. You know what I mean? So I had to kind of scale back. But hopefully next year I could begin to launch a couple other things that I want to launch. You know what I mean? I probably got about 3 or 4 things that I actually want to, you know, launch. But that's a little more long term. But I do have ideas for some film, you know, projects. Definitely appreciate that. It's your brother Oak. I'm in Hip Hop News Uncensored. You have a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful day. Peace.